The woman accused of opening fire inside of the Bristol, Connecticut Police Department Thursday night was arraigned on 9 charges, including attempted murder. According to court documents, Suzanne Laprise was at a bar in Bristol earlier in the night. Police said she expressed concerns to another person there about her life and her mental health. Court documents say she told that person, quote, "I'm going to go to the Bristol Police Department and tell them to kill me or I'll shoot them." The judge set her bond at $1 million, and she's expected back in court on October 17th.
All right. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. Now, this incident happened last year where 53-year-old Suzanne Laprise went into the Bristol, Connecticut police station and let off 5 shots, 2 of them which were fired at officers. And miraculously, no officer feared for their life, and she was taken into the custody and allowed to be arraigned right there in front of a judge. Now, I'm going to show you this video from a lot of different points of view, and I just want you to see how amazing it is that this white woman can go into a police station, fire several times, and no officer comes out and shoots her in the back like they did the 70-year-old woman with the knife that we just heard about in Baltimore. Just check this out. There's her walking into the station. Now, there's going to be some sound soon. Banging on the window. Now, mind you, there are police behind that glass. You tell me if that was a black person, they wouldn't have already been out of the door from around the corner shooting. Now, she goes to this door. Bangs on the window again. While police are looking at her, like there has to be several police behind that glass. And then she shoots at the door. You can actually see the glass shatter. You can actually see the glass shatter. Let's go around. She shoots at that door. Shoots one time. Steps back. Unloads 2 shots at both windows. No police officer comes out of the door. Now, she goes to sit down. Well, she paces around for a few, puts the gun down a little bit, takes off her jacket. Now she really ready for what? Where is the danger and the fear? Where's the tactical response to protect the safety of all of the officers? They allows her to sit down. Now she plays the self-unalivement role. I almost said a bad word there. And she points the gun out. At this point, they say officers are behind some door talking to her. Now she's playing like she's going to off herself. Watch this. Now this where I think they're going to turn the sound on a little bit. Look at it. You see the officer is peeking through the door.
There's already guys with.
She fires 2 shots at that officer peeking through the door.
Are these windows bulletproof?
Yep. Shots fired.
Are these windows bulletproof?
We got 2 cars going out to the front of
Man, they're play shooting at her.
That's her right here, right? Laptop, yep.
Get down! Get down on the ground!
Why are you telling her to get down?
Nope, she just went back.
Get down on the ground!
Okay, she just went to the
Why are
right.
they so scared?
Right now.
They don't want to shoot her.
Brian.
Now look at what they do.
Hey, go.
Nobody. They come out with the taser. You see that officer with a taser? This lady has. Now we have 10, 11 officers. Mind you, all of them are white, so no white person fell for their life.
Good? Yep. Good. Bristol, get a 17.
Now, this is the other angle.
Bristol, we got Brian, do not move. Do not move, Brian. Are these windows bulletproof? Yep. Shots fired. Are these windows bulletproof? We got 2 cars going on to the front of the.
He's shooting through a bulletproof window. He knows those windows are bulletproof.
That's her right here, right? Laptop, yep.
Get down! Get down on the ground!
You see her, Spence? Nope, she just went back.
Get down on the ground!
Okay, she just went to the right.
I have the gun in her hand right now.
Taser. Brian. Okay, go, 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 go.
All right, we're going to stop it right there. Now, you see the unmitigated level of restraint that they showed, the great professionalism to not take that white woman's life after she had fired several shots in a police station and even at police officers. Now, you tell me why a 70-year-old black woman having a mental health crisis was shot in the back twice by officers with a mere knife for lunging at an officer, they say. Now, watch how they try to frame this narrative also. I'm going to play you a couple of more articles, but watch how they frame the narrative of this lady having a mental health crisis. Just watch this.
I would not have wanted to be a police officer in Bristol, Connecticut, because a woman by the name of Suzanne Laprise, 51 years old, allegedly decided to have a few drinks at a bar and tell another bar patron, I'm going to go shoot up a police station. And then did. And we have the video, and it is just unbelievable. I mean, there she is walking into the police station with a gun, banging on the window. It's bullet-resistant glass, thank you, Jesus. Because what she did next is unfathomable. I'm just going to play this entire moment out so you can just hear it and see it for yourself. And then you can find out why the police did what they did at the end. Take a look.
They did that because she's a white woman. She's not dead.
Brian, do not move. Do not move, Brian. Are these windows bulletproof?
Yep. Shots fired.
Are these windows bulletproof?
We got 2 cars going on to the front of the.
That's her right here, right? Laptop, yep.
Get down! Get down on the ground!
You see her, Spence? Nope, she just went back.
Get down on the ground!
Okay, she just went to the right.
I have the gun in her hand right now.
Taser. Brian. Okay, go, 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 go.
Now she goes to falling down and crying. White woman tears, right? Look at how they restrain shooter.
Yep, good.
They charge Lobby in restrain shooter, not shoot shooter.
She got tased. That's how they took her down. She put the gun down for a hot minute, and they saw their opportunity, and they went after her. But look what she's doing. She is literally firing into the window. Now, thank God the officers are not, they have taken cover, so they are not behind that window. That's the reception. And it is bullet-resistant glass. By the way, $26,000 in damage was done to the bullet-resistant glass at that station, so they had to rebuild that. And then she just like lights up a cigarette and sits down for a while. The problem is that, listen, she got 9 charges, and one of them is attempted murder. She's got a lot of trouble on her plate. She did say to the lady at the bar, or the guy at the bar, tell them to kill me or I'll shoot them. This is what she said she was going to tell the police department. Kill me or I'll kill them. So it might have been a cop. But there you have it. Charged, arrested.
There they go with the mental health narrative. Like, even her lawyer, and watch this, even her lawyer in this article says that She's a 53-year-old with no prior record who had a lot of stressors in her life, her public defender, Christopher Eddy, said in a phone interview after the court hearing. She had financial stress. She had mental health stress. She has a disabled child, and she wanted to off herself that night. And she's lucky that the Bristol police were so professional in how they apprehended her. They are so professional in how they apprehended that white woman, which shows police can be professional when they're apprehending 70-year-old black women with knives, 18-year-olds with guns running away from the police, mental health people with knives who walk out of their room. Like, just go back and watch these videos on my channel and see how aggressive and non-regarding of life these police officers are when they encounter black men having mental health issues, or black men experiencing stress, or black men with disabled children, so on and so forth. Like, you can't make this up. You know, and that same article goes on to say that she was drinking at a nearby bar, and, you know, another patron told her to seek mental health assistance before she went in there. So, I mean, mental health is always a way out for a white person, but is a way of death for a black person. All of these mental health patients that have died by the hands of the police, but these police showed so much restraint and professionalism when it came time to arrest Suzanne Laprise. Now, Suzanne Laprise earlier this week, I think, was sentenced to 12 years in prison. Of course, we'll see how much of that she really does. And also, apparently that gun belonged to her boyfriend, who is a retired ex-New York police officer, they said. But thank God that this dangerous criminal is off the street, but I'm just in awe on how her life didn't end like Ryan Hinton Jr.'s, like Patasha Clark Brooks, Janita Ibrahim, and the many other names that are just running together right now. But nevertheless, y'all see once again the disparity in the United States judicial system, especially when it comes to cops fearing for their life. None of that cop knew that window was bulletproof. Talking about, is the window's bulletproof, he's going to try to shoot there for the optical illusion that he's trying to take the lady out. But nevertheless, y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. And of course, peace and blessings. Scripture says all things that are hidden shall be revealed, and those things done in secret shall be exposed on the mountaintop.
Let's go, Rich. Let's go. You watching Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. The propaganda grammar, don't believe none of it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing.
Negroes have listened to the trickery and the lies and the false promises of the white man now for too long.